New day, new drama in South Africa. Bishop Nkambule has found himself in a very painful situation. According to new rumors, late Zanele Mbokazi's husband, Bishop Nkambule, was shot inside his church. Let's dive straight into the context of the video to find out. At a horrific turn of the events that left society in mourning, Nkambule, the late Zanele Mbokazi's husband, was shot in his church during last Sunday's service. The accident raised questions about safety in places of worship and the increasing fears surrounding violence in societies. Bishop Nkambule, a prominent figure in the local religious society, was known for his emotional speeches and his commitment to social justice. His wife, Zanele Mbokazi, was a leader and a lover who passed away tragically earlier this year. The couple admired their dedication to raising their society and providing support to the needy. Their joint efforts have caused a major impact, and their loss has left a void that struggles with many to fill it. On the day of the shooting, the church was full of gay people to serve Sunday. The witnesses reported that the weather was one of the joy and reverence until chaos erupted. Eyewitnesses describe a sudden explosion from the shooting that sent the worshippers scrambling for safety. The sound of fiery shots broke the peace of the sacred space, leaving many in a state of shock and not believing. Emergency services were called to the scene, and then Nkambule siblings were taken to the hospital. Despite the efforts of medical employees, he surrendered to his injuries shortly after his arrival. The news of his death sent shock waves across society, which led to the flow of sadness and disbelief. Many of the supplies and members of society moved to social media to express their grief and exchange memories of the influence of the bishop on their lives. The authorities launched a shooting investigation, but the details remain rare. Speculation about the motivation behind the attack led to feeding discussions on increasing violence in society, especially in places that are supposed to be safe havens. Community leaders call for a comprehensive investigation and increased security measures in places of worship to ensure the safety of the injured. The loss of Nkambule Bishop is not just a personal tragedy for his family and friends. It is a deep loss for the entire society. His leadership and sympathy was a source of strength for many, and his absence will be deeply. While society is struggling with this tragedy, there is a collective invitation to recover and unity in the face of violence. In the aftermath of this incident, discussions about mental health and the safety of society and the need for dialogue on violence have emerged. Many call for programs that address the radical causes of violence and promote peace within society. The church, which has always been a place for refuge and consolation, is now facing the challenge of rebuilding trust and safety between its members. With the development of the investigation, society leaves mourning for the loss of a beloved leader and thinking about the broader effects of violence in society. The heritage of Nkambule Bishop will not be forgotten for love, service, and commitment to justice, and his memory will continue to inspire those who touched them throughout his life. In the coming weeks, souvenir services are planned to honor the life and contributions of Nkambule. Society meets to support each other, which indicates flexibility in the face of the tragedy. While they remember the bishop, they again restore their commitment to strengthening a safe environment and care for all, ensuring that its legacy lives in their actions and hearts.